I've reviewed your pre-trial investigation of Mr. Doe. Can we talk about the conditions of release that you recommended?
Sure. I think the defendant is pretty low risk. I just have some concerns about his foreign travel, lack of employment, and current financial situation.
Well, I understand those risks, but I'd like to look at Mr. Doe from another perspective. He's a 38-year-old married father of 3 children. His parents are willing to serve as a layer of support, and his wife is willing to assist to the point of being a third-party custodian.
Yeah, I outlined all those points in the report.
And he has no significant ties to a foreign country. In fact, all of his family is in the area where he lives.
True.
So he has a passport, but he's lived his entire life in the U.S. Do you think he would flee to a foreign country to avoid prosecution in this case, given the number of family and residential ties he has?
Well, no, when you put it that way, probably not.
The risks you've identified are valid, but we also have to consider his age, his family support, and the ties to his community.
Sure.
So, given the totality of the circumstances, do you think that the risks rise to a level of pretrial supervision?
Maybe not, but we still haven't talked about his financial situation or his lack of employment.
I agree that a condition requiring him to find and maintain employment is a good idea, but beyond that, will supervision have a major impact on the issues? Remember, he also has his parents who are willing to help him out financially.
Right, but I know the U.S. Attorney is going to request pretrial supervision with conditions of release.
The U.S. Attorney has that right, but you know that our guidelines call for keeping the release at the least restrictive level. The defendant is presumed innocent, and in 38 years of life, he's never been arrested before. Also, in an evidence-based environment, we need to remember that over-supervising low-risk defendants can be detrimental to their performance on release.
Oh, right. So too many conditions can actually do more harm than good.
What risk category is the defendant?
He's a risk category 1.
Well, let's take a look. Okay, according to the data supporting the PTRA, risk category 1 defendants have a 97% chance of being successful on release. And they show up for their court appearances at a rate of 99%.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so maybe we don't actually need to recommend supervision with conditions of release, but supervision could be a good thing if it gives us a chance to help him get a job. Well, what do you think?
That's a good point.
All right, let me think about this a little bit more, and I will send you a finalized report.
All right.